Hello and welcome once again. In this lesson, we're going to be diving into the world of wildcards. A wildcard is a simple bit of code that can be inserted into a text object. The code calls information from elsewhere in the program and displays it in that text field. Allow me to show you how this works. In the File tab, I can add or change information regarding my score. I can add a title, a subtitle, a composer, etc., etc., etc. There's a lot of information that we could add here if we wanted to. But what we can then do with this information is then use wildcards to call that information in our score or parts. For example, if I go back to my score and add a title, I can then enter the title wildcard, in this case $title \, and when I exit editing mode, there we have it. My title text now displays the title as it appears in my score information section. However, if I double-click the text field to edit it again, I now get a window asking if I wish to change the title in the information section under the File tab, or just the text field in the score. Hitting No will just edit the text field. Hitting Yes will take me back to the score's information section under the File tab. So all wildcards begin with a \ followed by a $, and end with another \. And there are wildcards for all sorts of things. We not only have a wildcard for the title, but also the subtitle, composer, arranger, artist, copyright, part name, instrument changes, lyricist, copyist, publisher, dedication, opus number, composer dates, year of composition, and more info. Some of these you will probably find very helpful and use quite often, others you'll probably never touch. And editing this information can all be done in the one place, under the File tab, where we were before. So, if we wanted to, we could change all of our heading text, such as the title, subtitle, composer, etc., etc., to their corresponding wildcards. And then, if we wanted to change any of this information in the score, we just do it backstage in the score information area in the File tab. There are, however, even more wildcards than this. There are also wildcards for the date, for the time, for the computer's user, the file path, the file name, the file date, the page number, and the number of pages in a score. If I really wanted to, I could even, for example, change my title to the time. And interestingly enough, if I do this, every time I select the title, it updates to the correct time. There are also a series of wildcard similar codes that can be inserted into text. They all begin and end with a \. We have code to make text bold, italic, or underlined. We can also create a new line, change the text's font or the text's size, or assign our text special music font. And this can be useful when in the score's information area. For example, if my piece has 2 or more composers, I might wish to separate the composers by a new line. This is \n\. After doing that, when I view my score, I will see the code being interpreted. And I could also make one of the composers bold. and perhaps another one italic if I really wanted to. So obviously this is a silly example, but I hope that you can see the potential of this. Wildcards can have many practical applications, and they're quite easy to get the hang of once you play around with them for a good 5-10 minutes. So, that's it for now. I'll catch you again next time.